170 million for 2 dead ballers, bruv. Man said I'm scared of Arsenal, bruv. Is man mad, fam? 170 million for them, bro. That is some of the worst money you could ever spend, bruv. You know them ones. So when I said you weren't serious, yeah, you just proved my point. That's all I'm saying on that. You know what I'm saying?
This Havertz transfer is so unserious. Yeah. Even the interview leaked. That was crazy. When I seen that, I was like, the official interview of a new signing has leaked. Someone's getting sacked, innit?
So you man enjoy this, innit? Remember how it feels, innit? And we'll chat at the end of the season, blood, when I'm going through your AFTV meltdown compilations like I do every year. So the game is the game. Like that.
This has to be it, though. Like Havertz, Timber, Rice. Surely this has to be it, man. They have to win the league. They have to.
Yeah, but they're not going to, bro. So
yeah, that's the thing. They're not going to, but it's the truth. They have to challenge now. Like, what more do you want? Like, Man United was talking about Timber last season. Arsenal now gone and got him. We're talking about Declan Rice, who's the next. No, I'll be honest with you. I'm not that big on Declan Rice, innit? Some people love him. I think he's good, but he's not like. I'm not looking at going to Emirates and thinking, you know what, we're up against Declan Rice. He doesn't make me feel like that.
You know what the maddest thing about it is? We've been linked with Caicedo now. And I'm seeing Arsenal, man, yeah, like envious. But it's like, why are you envious, blood? You got Declan Rice.
Okay, Rants, let me ask you something. Let me ask you. If you was an Arsenal fan, yeah, who would you want, Rice or Caicedo? I'm Caicedo all day.
Bruv, listen, I don't care what kind of fan you are. Caicedo is better than Rice, blood.
All day.
You know them ones there, like, period. You know, like that. And if you spend 105 on Rice, you should have gone and got Caicedo, blood. I'm not going to lie. If you got 105 for Declan Rice, Arsenal should have gone and paid the 60, 70 million for Caicedo. Should have paid it, bro. For me, John Stones is better than him. You know, like that. So it doesn't make sense. What are you going to do? What, drop John Stones? Because Rodri's a shoo-in.
He can carry the ball well. He can intercept the ball well. He's quite strong in attack and stuff. But a lot of it is more like defensive duties. It's not,
bruv, this brother's a badge beater, blood. That's what he is. I don't care. That's it. Like, I don't care, man. Roaring and that.
What's he gonna be like in a possession-based team? This is my
I'm thinking more of like all the players he's played with. Like, I'm looking at everyone at West Ham, at England. Who in midfield that he's played with or he's playing with right now is making him better. Is making him a better player. Because with England, you're playing with Jordan Henderson. Is that really making you better? No. At West Ham, who was he playing with? Souček. Is that really making him a better player? No. At Arsenal now, you're going to have better players around you. And because of your price tag, you're meant to be the best out of the whole bunch.
Do you know what I mean? That man said Rice is great on the ball. No, he's not. Like, don't use the word great. And this is the problem. Everyone always uses great or shit. Why can't man say, oh, yeah, he's good on the ball?
Yeah, he's all right.
He's on the ball. Yeah. Like, bro, he's good. He's not great on the ball, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? And this is exactly the point that I stressed at the time. Yeah. It's either you're really, it's like you're great or you're shit, bro. Like, he's neither of those. But he is not 105 million, bro.
As a club of West Ham, they probably know that, let's be real, he's a 60 million pound player, 55 million.
Yeah, but bro, listen, Spurs just got Madison, for 40 million.
For 40 million.
They done the better deal. They got the better player.
100%. For the deal of what Rice brings for 100 million and what Madison brings to Tottenham for 40, Madison all day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, listen. Hey, bro, Madison's a better player anyway. You know, like that. Like, forget the age or whatever. Madison is a better footballer than Declan Rice, period. He's going to do okay at Arsenal because they're a team that monopolize the ball all the time, and he's playing with better players. So, like, I don't believe he's going to need a settling in period. Do you know what I mean? But if they think that they're going to get this box-to-box midfielder that's going to be lighting it up and scoring bare goals, it's not happening. Sorry, guys. You know, like that. Like, he's just going to do what he does, innit? Do you know what I mean? He's a glorified steady Eddie, bruv. That's what he is. Like, when you look at him, like, you see when I said, bruv, fucking hell, just said Arsenal fans are rattling me and Robbie's ringing me right now. You know them ones there. You know what's mad, what was I gonna say? When you look at someone like I said, James Madison, James Madison, when you look at what he's done in a struggling Leicester team, and you compare, they can say, oh yeah, they're in different positions, but bro, when you compare what James Madison can do for a team, set piece specialist, goal scoring midfielder, extremely intelligent, great passing. If I sat down and I said to you, yo, like, this is what James Madison brings to your team, and then you say to, bruv, what is Declan Rice actually good at, bruv? No one can tell me.
That's it.
Because he's not a great passer. He's not a great shooter. Do you know what I mean? Like he's
But
not.
do you know what? I don't even want to class it. You know that
It's the box to box action Jackson thing where he's driving with the ball into space, and then passes the ball 5 yards. But come on, bro, most midfielders can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't excite me. You know that don't excite me, bro. Like you don't pay 105 million for that. What, for a ball carrier, brother? And it's not even ball carrier with press resistance. It's just running into open grass, like. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he's cutting past players and dropping shoulders and doing. He's not doing all that.
It is gonna be proper interesting, you know. Like, I'm actually watching it closely because, like Aaron said earlier, we all agreed we think he's a good player. We just don't think he's elite. And for me, if you're spending 105 million breaking the transfer record of the English money, then you're expecting him to maybe not be elite right now, but you're expecting him in 2 years to become elite. You're not spending 105 million for someone to be average. You want to see this guy go into what everyone's saying. You want to see him go into an England captain, be a leader. You want to see him dictate games in his own way. Yes, I know he's not a Jorginho. He's going to start spraying 100 passes a game, but dictate or dominate in his own way. I want to see him impose himself in big games. I don't want to be coming off, watching West Ham and thinking Declan Rice was just another player on that pitch. I want to see what he can do for Arsenal.
When you see players that are too good to be somewhere at a team, they usually look like they're too good to be somewhere. He didn't look to me like a player that was too good to be at West Ham. I remember watching a Kocher at Bolton thinking, how the fuck is he there? You know them, man. Like there's certain man you watch at certain teams and you think, how are they there, bruv? This Brer don't stand out in that West Ham team as a like, why is he there, baller? He don't. Like Caicedo stands out at Brighton.
Yeah, he does. He does. And every time, and that's what I always say. When I was even looking at McAllister and people saying we should go for him, obviously not knowing what that price tag was, I was like, I would rather go for Caicedo because every time we play Brighton, who am I thinking? Oh, just go away, just get off the pitch. It was Caicedo. Like he leaves an imprint on me where I'm like, cool. Do you know what? You really like stand out. I know McAllister might do neat passes and stuff like that, but I thought he went off a bit of the boil towards the end of the season. But Caicedo, every time when I went Old Trafford first game of the season, he was there. He was bossing. We played them away. He was bossing. FA Cup semi-final, he was bossing. Like he leaves a mark on you, and that's what I want from a midfielder if I'm signing. So if United go for him, 85 million. All day, I am not complaining.
Exactly. And when man talk about standouts, not stand out because he's English and the media are gassing him, I mean stand out because he's actually performing. Like the fact that man were talking about Caicedo and all that, bro. They signed him for 5 M's, bro. 5 million, but Declan's worth 105. No, he's not, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Do you know what, Arsenal fans as well? If any of you are watching, direct question for you. If you had Rice or Caicedo the choice right now just to sign one, I think you lot are getting Caicedo. You're going to say Rice because you want to sort of like row the boat, which is going. But deep down, Caicedo is the better player than Rice. That's for me anyway. It's not, and it's not even tricky for me. It's actually quite clear. Like in terms of, I've already said it. If Chelsea go and get Caicedo, and they have an Enzo and Caicedo pivot,
it's over. It's over.
It's one of the best in the league. It's done. Like
it's over.
I'm not saying they're going to go and win everything, but in terms of the midfield. With Nkunku at number 10, I'm sorry, that could be strong. Like that's
it's over, bro. It's over. I'll be real. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you are allowed to be happy about the Rice thing, of course. You're allowed to be happy. But bro, like, just if you keep saying something enough, it doesn't make it the truth, innit? The truth is you got bumped. You know what I mean? That's the truth. You got bumped. Like that. So man could talk about complete and that. This Brer don't score goals, blood. And he don't create goals. You get me? He's just an engine in the middle of the pitch, bro. You know what I mean? You've lost Thomas Partey, probably, who's a better footballer than him, bro. It is a downgrade on what you had. Like, what are you talking about, bruv? Like that. Like, that's crazy. If man offered me him or Thomas Partey, I'll take Thomas Partey, bruv. Obviously, not with the charges. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, just as a footballer, I'm taking Partey.
The way Arsenal want to play football, when you had Thomas Partey this season and last season, he was putting in, he was playing passes that were cutting through midfields and cutting through the lines. And personally, I haven't seen Declan Rice do that. And it's good. I don't know if he can do that with Arsenal, not against the oppositions they're going to face this season, especially in the Champions League. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one for me. Like you both said, he's not worth 105 mil. Or 100 mil, however much that was. But yeah,